When it comes to saving lives and recovering human remains from water bodies, skill and experience no doubt make all the difference in the complex assignments. Divers are required to use breathing equipment that is completely independent of oxygen from the surface. But for 64-year-old Njeri, a voluntary professional diver, lack of such vital diving equipment has not stopped her from diving into murky waters to give grieving families the closure they deserve. Ruth Saramwe spoke to the sexagenarian and filed the following report.
Growing up, Njeri loved swimming. Her journey started at the age of 4, 60 years ago, when she started taking swimming lessons. She would later get a personal trainer who taught her the art of life-saving and competitive swimming when she got to class 7 at Hospital Hill Primary School. She vividly recalls her first assignment at a dam in Njeri.
It was in a dam, very deep and very dirty, but with the help of also the university students, we managed to retrieve the body on the same day that we went, but very late in the evening.
The sexagenarian says she dropped out of campus in 1979 after enrolling for only 1 year at Kenyatta University and instead took over swimming as a career in 1980. She would later rescue a young girl about to drown in a swimming pool. That would be her turning point.
And there were some children swimming in the pool. And I saw a child going up and down and actually was going down completely. So I realized this was a problem, and with all my clothes and everything, I just dived in and got the baby out. That is when I realized I could do this job. This business of me being a secretary or an accountant somewhere, I said no, let me really deal with swimming. I think we need more swimmers around and more divers also.
It took years to master the art, but despite her experience, recovering a body is not easy. She says the task becomes even more challenging due to lack of proper equipment.
It's a bit scary because you're not sure of what's underneath, and you go with using your legs and your hands to feel, because the water is dirty. You don't know what kind of sickness you may get. Whenever I do that job, I always pray to God first.
She played a crucial role in the 41-day search and recovery mission of 3 bodies retrieved from Lake Nakuru after a helicopter crash in 2017.
We sat together with the divers and we agreed on how to do it. And that is when they actually requested me to be the head diver for the whole group. On Monday, we got the first body. That was the pilot. Then after that, I think we took about 2 weeks to get the next body. And it went on like that until on the 30th day is when we got the coptic, the head of the helicopter, and the girl was inside. She was still strapped in the safety belt. And of course, by the time we were removing her from the coptic, it was very late in the evening, almost 7:30, 8 o'clock, before we could actually remove it from the helicopter.
She accepts whatever she is paid by grieving families, since to her it is a taboo to ask for a specific amount.
I'd rather I do the job first and then I get whatever payment they'll give me later, I will accept it. However, it is sad because the amount that they give us is not logical. You really can't pay me any amount of money, because there's no target that a payment must be done up to this much.
Some of her low moments is failing to retrieve a body amid high expectations from family and friends.
And it's difficult when you come out of the water, it's the end of the day, you're cold, you're hungry, and they still want you to go back in. It's not possible. Your body must be energetic, and you must be psyched in the mind to be able to do that work.
And as a woman in a male-dominated field, she has faced a fair share of discrimination from other divers as well as the public, Still, she soldiers on.
When I arrived, everybody was shouting, "Why have you brought her? Huyu ni nani sasa? Kwanza ni mokoro. What will she do for us?" After they saw that I'm the one who has changed. So they wondered, now how will she help us?
The mother of one is calling on the government to invest in proper diving gear and training of more personnel.
We need to all purchase for the right equipment, that is the diving suits, and the diving suits should be complete. The ones we wear are incomplete because either they don't have for covering the hands with the fingers and the legs. The gas cylinders, sometimes we cannot be able to purchase them. They're very expensive.
As a professional swimmer, she is encouraging people to take up swimming lessons to avoid accidents in swimming pool.
Anyone who is not a swimmer should not go into water because it doesn't matter the depth of water. Any water, you can drown in it. Do not get your friend to teach you because he knows how to swim. At the end of the day, you don't learn the right tactics.
She draws her satisfaction passing on swimming skills to both young and old and vows to continue taking up rescue missions as long as she can. Ruth Sarmoi, NTV in Nakuru.